Member for Higgins.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for the Environment, representing the Minister for Women. Will the Minister update the House on how the Morrison Government is addressing the scourge of domestic and family violence, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic?
The Minister representing the Minister for Women.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Can I thank the member for Higgins for her question, thank her for the work she does in her electorate across so many fronts. She's well known for her Go Girls forums, which support women's pathways into leadership, and her STEM Superstars forums, where she showcases the achievements of women in STEM. More importantly, perhaps, as a public health professor and paediatrician for over 25 years, the member for Higgins has been a champion for children, and children are often the silent victims of domestic and family violence. Mr Speaker, previously, people who considered that their lives were in perfect equilibrium are struggling with the circumstances of this global pandemic. So now more than ever, we must be aware of the situation for those for whom home is no longer a safe place to be. COVID has continued to put pressure on our families and our living situations. Despite ongoing lockdowns, there is never an excuse for violence. Everyone deserves to be safe in their home, their workplace and their community. And we want to make sure that a lockdown should never be a reason that women and children can't find the help they need. Acting quickly, the Morrison Government provided $150 million to our frontline services at the start of the pandemic. That included a first tranche of $130 million to the states and territories to help them with their frontline services, and $20 million to our Commonwealth services, including 1800 Respect. And I do want to take the opportunity to thank those frontline workers, the social workers, the crisis accommodation providers, the 1800 Respect counsellors for their ongoing efforts to truly change the trajectory of women and children escaping violence. And we know too that victim survivors of domestic and family violence need support throughout their journey, not just at the moment of crisis. Children deserve to be safe and supported through their pursuit of justice and family law processes. Services such as the Women's Domestic Violence Court Advocacy Service in New South Wales works with frontline crisis workers to ensure safe and sustainable outcomes for the victim survivors, and we really want to thank them. We are continuing on so many fronts with our determination, Mr Speaker, that as we develop the next national plan, we don't leave anyone behind. And I know that everyone in this parliament would want to urge those who feel unsafe in their homes to reach out for support. Your safety and your well-being matters. Lockdowns, curfews, rules and regulations should never prevent you leaving your home if you need to, escaping from harm, seeking help. The Morrison Government will continue on all our efforts and fronts to end the scourge of domestic and family violence.